It's me, it's me, it's me. I drank to that coffee. Coffee, coffee. Coffee, tea, or me. Take me. What did she want me to say? Oh, welcome to my chat. This is this and that. This and I'm that. And we're out eating today. In the cold.
What's up, my chick? What a great intro, right? Yes, indeed.
It's me, it's me.
It's me, oh Lord, standing in the need of
Need a
prayer.
prayer.
What you think about the service today, Miss Margaret?
It was good. The song service was good. But
Mm-hmm.
that last song, I love the words to that song.
What song?
But I can't remember now what
The song who song?
Sandra. Uh, can't think of the words to it.
Give
All
me
I
a
can
clean heart is
give
what
me,
she
yeah,
said.
give me a clean heart. I love that, and that just, I had to hold my peace.
Well, why did you feel like you had to hold
I
your peace?
I had to hold it because I could have really, yeah,
You should have let loose and let
no,
God.
yeah.
I knew you was happy up there because you was beating that piano and you went down there one time and everybody over there was like, "Ooh, look at Miss M. Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Did y'all see the church service this morning? If y'all didn't see it, baby, y'all got to go back and see Miss M. Baby, Miss M was cutting up on that keyboard today. Was you feeling yourself?
I feeling myself.
You was in
I
the
was
spirit.
feeling him today.
You was feeling him.
I've been woke since 5:30 this morning.
I woke up at 5 and still didn't get there until I pulled up on the parking lot at 5 after. Supposed to be up there at 10:15. I think we actually supposed to be up in that stand at 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
But she ain't said nothing to me yet. But I'm going to try to do better. But see, where I mess up is I get up, but I wake up, but I don't get up. I lay there too long. That's what it is.
Well, I laid there this morning listening to Terry Anderson's sermon,
Mm-hmm.
but he was already on.
Oh, okay. Hey, Carla, how you doing? We out here eating, Carla. It's pretty cold here. Do we know the temperature?
It ought to be in the 40s. It should be in the 40s.
In the 40s?
Yeah.
Okay, but it's supposed to be freezing
Tomorrow evening,
tomorrow evening and
possible
possible
snow
snow
Tuesday and Wednesday.
Tuesday and Wednesday here in Houston, Texas. Can y'all believe that? Baby, that's unbelievable. Look at her with her skin out.
I know that's what I was saying.
Girl, you know you ought to be cold.
They don't.
We sitting up in here with coats on inside.
I got on a long thing up under here too. Got long sleeves.
Uh-huh.
I hadn't wore this suit in about 4 years. I put it on today.
You better.
I had another one, but it was too tight.
I ain't putting no. I just don't feel like I'm saving nothing these days for saving it for what? Hell, I might not be here next year, the year after the wear. It ain't like back in the day when I buy it and push it back in the closet and then forget it and then come back out and then get a whole thing
But
away.
we don't wear clothes that much. And then when you wear your suit, then like today I had to take off my jacket and all of this and hang it up and then go back and put it on.
That's why I say I ain't doing all that. When I got dressed this morning because
Road.
we wearing robes. I didn't put no earrings on this
Well, I put
morning
my earrings in my purse.
because I've been losing earrings.
How you doing?
How you doing, ma'am? And I've been breaking bracelets up there with that tambourine. I said, I'm through tearing up my jewelry. I'm just not gonna put no earrings on. You can't see it no way.
I gotta take
You
my
ran
life
from the
away.
house without taking your meds. Who are you talking to? Are you on the right channel?
Yeah, because I don't need to take no meds before I leave home.
They can come in and say the dumbest things, the stupidest stuff. And we out here having a conversation, and they just bust up in here with the craziest shit. It's worth
Get
laughing
them off.
about.
Get them off. Get them off.
I ain't gonna get them off. I'm gonna let them come in here and talk stupid. Hey, Pierre, how you doing? Paris, how you doing, sugar? And what's it to you if I ran to the house and taking beds? You ain't gonna never know. I'm sitting here at a table, and that is how you feel. Well, I wouldn't be over here with somebody that need to take their meds. That says a lot about you, doesn't it? They can say some stupid stuff. I know I'm hungry. And I only have one med to take, sugar. That's blood pressure. So what are you
And my
insinuating?
cholesterol I take at night.
What are you insinuating? Let's talk about it.
They need to take their anxiety meds.
No, they need to be locked down. For over here messing with folks when they ain't nobody asking to come
You
over
got
here.
hot? I'm ready.
Get out of my coat so when my food come, I can eat.
I'm gonna eat.
So you got on a jacket. I got on a big old coat.
I got on a coat, a short coat.
But anyway, we just popped on to just say to y'all hello and see what y'all doing. And y'all gonna watch my Ravens this evening? They coming on at, I think it's 7. Uh-huh. Yeah. Hi, AJ409. How are you? At a restaurant waiting on the food to come. So what we doing? But church service was good to me. I mean, that sermon was a part 2 of last week. When God opened a door for you.
Mm-hmm.
And
Nobody should.
can't nobody shut it. That's right.
And that's true.
All right, here come the food.
Be careful, sweetie.
It's hot.
Yes, and this is for you, sweetie. I put your gravy on the side.
Oh, that's a lot of food.
I know, right?
Yes,
You think you
indeed.
need containers to go for later?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Mine will bring it.
Okay, Tabasco, Cholula, Louisiana.
I'm good without any of that.
Yeah, I'm good too.
Okay, so just containers to go, right?
Yes. Okay, hold on. Let me show the people the food here. Then we're gonna bless the food and then we're gonna eat and talk. That's how we're gonna do it. Okay, this is Miss Margaret got. She got turkey and dressing, green beans, what's that? Carrots and candy yams and cranberry sauce. And she drinking coffee. I got carrot and raisin salad, mashed potatoes, green beans, and a chicken fried steak that's taking up the whole plate, and brown gravy. That's what we got. Okay. You waiting on the Ravens to come on? You a Ravens fan, AJ? Yeah, it ain't much to watch now because everybody getting eliminated. And if they don't play like they need to play tonight, they ain't gonna be in there after the night. I mean, it's a do or die now, and it's over basically. Okay. Am I from Kansas City? No, sir. I'm not from Kansas City. You gonna bless the food? I'm blessing food. I'm blessing food. Gracious Master, we thank thee for the food that has been prepared and nourished for the benefit of our body. In Christ's name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
All right, now we can eat. Eat. Okay. No, I'm not from Kansas City, Brian. Do I look like somebody from Kansas City to you? Huh?
Pepper coming out. I feel like none coming out. Yours coming out.
Uh-huh. They need to put some more in here. Where you want it? On what? Say when.
Put a little over there. There you go. Thank you.
Okay.
When?
When? She didn't bring no the rolls and the cornbread too.
Oh, she should do.
I'm watching. I just want them to win it all. Oh, you want the Ravens to win the Super Bowl too, huh? You go there. You all right with me. I'm a big time Ravens fan. Oh, definitely. I'm from the South. I'm from Louisiana. Yeah. Do people in Kansas City sound like this? What you say?
Oh, Lord, don't tell her that.
I don't want to be from Kansas City. I'm good being from Louisiana. And then I got a Texas draw because I've lived in Texas since 78. So I'm a real down home Southern girl. Yeah. I'm gonna have enough meat to last for 4 days. Hold on, let me put this over here. Yeah, one thing you can't complain is about the amount of the food for the price. Hey Chase, how you doing? We out eating, me and Miss M. Okay, I was born in. Oh, you from Lafayette? I'm from Monroe. AJ, you south and I'm north. But I come through Lafayette all the time. I bypass Lafayette, coming from Houston going to Monroe. Yeah, because I actually go through Lake Charles. You blessed, Chase? It's a blessing to be blessed. Yes, indeed. Uh, excuse me. What's up, sugar?
It's open. What are you doing?
What's up, Pee Wee?
How you doing?
Hey, sugar.
So
Good.
good seeing you.
Yes.
It's open. It is open. You started the car up. Go check it again. It's open, little girl. It's open. That's what I should have got. I didn't like what I had. We ain't grumbling, but we didn't want. I should have waited. That's what I need to get that turkey. It's so good. I never get. How you been doing?
I've been good. Did you see Valerie when she was down here?
Yeah, she wrote me. You must have been on Facebook. We went down New Year's Eve. She rode me to Delta Down.
See, she had called me. We was gonna have lunch together,
Uh.
but I was busy and she was busy, so we just never did get it together.
Yes.
I started to call you though. I said she gonna call people.
Yeah, we rode down to. I had a nice time. I told her I wasn't dancing. We didn't do nothing. Gave our little toast and kiss, and everybody went their own way. I said, I'm gonna do that this year. And I drove down and they took to Delta Down. They had a free party.
Oh, really?
Casino. Yeah.
Well, I ought to get mad at you for not calling me.
I will start calling.
Thank
I
you.
will start calling.
All right then.
All right.
Stay warm.
All right.
Good seeing you, girl. All right. AJ say
Wasn't she in here
she was a
before?
beautician back in the day. And
But didn't we see her in here once before?
I don't
I
remember
think so.
seeing her in here. She might have been.
And you was talking to her. That's where I remember her face from.
You grew up in Texas, AJ? Oh, okay. Let me see what else. I am still shook how I thought y'all went to Richmond. Oh, no. We'd have had to been on a plane. And when you think about it, because we went to Richmond, Texas, to a funeral. And it took an hour and 45 minutes. But the only way we could have got to Richmond, what is Richmond, Virginia? It they had to been on a plane.
And you had to fly.
And he'd had to been moving too.
We had to been there the night before.
For an hour and 45 minutes. I thought you knew. That was a Richmond, Texas. And carrot, some raisin salad.
They good.
You want to taste it? It's on point, baby. I always get that.
These candy jams is on point too.
They do pretty good. Check out the green beans.
Green beans are good. I don't like them crunchy. Tell her about your roll.
No, I'm good.
I really don't need no bread with this crunch on this chicken fried steak. I don't. It's good.
It is.
Coming back to Texas soon. I lived in Denver for a while. I worked for Frontier Airlines, and they stationed out of Denver. Not that long to really get around in the city and really enjoy it because I was working. But I was there in the winter, and it was cold,
I was gonna say I want to go to cold.
very cold.
You had to wear your snow boots.
Most of the time, we came out the hotel, and some days I wore boots, but you couldn't wear no snow boots because we on the job. Did you bring the bread and the...
Oh, yes. I'm so sorry.
That's all right. We couldn't wear snow boots. Because that wasn't a part of the wardrobe. We could wear black leather
But
boots.
I meant when you didn't work no 24 hours a day, huh?
And I wasn't working, I was inside.
Really?
So, you weren't going out there in that cold unless you had to. You came home to the hotel. And most activities we did was inside. And then you're in bed early. You're in bed probably about 9 o'clock every night because you got to be up at 4 every morning. You're on the road at 5.
How long did you do that? Airline school?
2 years. Long enough to get it out of my system. Something I'd always wanted to do. I never got around to doing it. So my parents didn't go along with my program. Hey, Miss Cynthia. LaWanda, how y'all doing? Happy Sunday to you. You just waking up, Miss Cynthia? Miss Cynthia, we done been to church. And Miss Margaret done played on the keyboard. I done played on the tambourine. Sung a few songs. Heard the preacher.
Y'all surprise was cutting up today.
And it wasn't but three of us. BB on the front row. BB and the sheriff lady and myself.
And then you had the,
And then we had Hazel
Hazel
and
in the back.
Ella Louise in the back. And that was it for the Sopranos.
but y'all, I can hear y'all.
Really? Okay.
I say, listen at them over there trying to decide.
I was giving them my best shot since it was just a few of them. If there's a lot of them up there, and if the leader's up there, I don't be worried about it.
She wasn't there today, but her daddy was.
I saw. Mm-hmm.
She was doing the Martin Luther King parade yesterday.
Oh, in Houston? Texas. Oh. Did we go to the Martin Luther King parade
That's
last
what I
year?
thought. I thought we did. But that was the one that Darren was in. Thank you.
There was in the Juneteenth parade because it was hot out there.
No, I'm good. Thank you.
No, we didn't go to the Martin. Oh, I did go to the Martin Luther King parade last year because I got it out here on my video.
Was that the one we went to? No, that was the Juneteenth. We didn't go to Juneteenth. I don't know what it was.
We did go to Juneteenth, but that's what Daryl was in.
Okay.
But I went to the Martin Luther King parade. My first year out here on YouTube,
okay.
because Ron Blue had just got his Rolls Royce.
Okay.
And I rode in the parade in his Rolls Royce and threw candy.
Okay.
Threw candy out of the sunroof. Yep, I got a video.
She was a part of that because she said Coastal put it on or something. She works for Coastal.
Coastal Bank?
Credit union or bank or something.
Mm.
Coastal Credit Union, I think it is. I saw it on Facebook.
Is she married?
She's divorced. She was married. And she moved to his house.
Oh, really?
In those apartments where my grandson stayed.
Mm-hmm.
That's where she moved. I couldn't believe that.
Why is that?
Because to me, she always thinks she's above. In her status, you know, she missed this and she knows this and that. I just didn't think she would move
I really
to
haven't gotten to know her. Because, first of all, I'm a seat apart from her. So, what's up, Miss Jackie? Chicken fried. Chicken fried chicken. Country chicken fried chicken. Mashed potatoes with gravy. Green beans, carrot, raisins, salad. Ain't no sense in showing me the plate now. You got to see the plate on the first of it. 'Cause I've been eating all over it, baby.
Go back and look at the beginning.
Yeah, look at the beginning before I start eating on it. How you doing?
Good.
All right. What you looking at?
Look at you.
You looked at me.
How you doing?
You're supposed to look at me. Ain't
First time you see when you walk through the door.
And he smiled, didn't he? And he looked like if I had said, you can eat over here, he would have come over here and ate with me. But, see, I need you to show me like you gonna pay for these dinners.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, I don't need no company. Hey, Miss Renee. That sound good, Miss Jackie? Yeah, we're at the cafeteria today. What kind of dessert? She already brought out to go plates because I'm full. And look how much chicken I got to take home. There's a whole chicken here. Wait a minute, hold on. I can't pick it up with the fork. It's mine. I'm going to eat it so I can pick it up with my hands. A whole chicken. That's the other half of it. That's how much food they gave me. And then I got a fourth of that half of that. That must be a chicken breast. So they're giving you 2 big chicken breasts. They done split them open. That's what they did. Okay. And she gonna give me a top for my gravy because I don't want to put it on there.
Yeah. Here.
She gotta bring some more of these. I don't want my,
Yeah, because I got to do all of this.
I don't want my string beans in there either.
Ooh, that's too much juice.
Put some of it.
I'm not gonna pour it. I'm just gonna put these in there and leave it in there. I want all that juice.
And this tea ain't sweet today. And they need to stop putting these crackers on the table. It's wasting money because I'm about to not eat them crackers. Put them on there if you got some chili or some soup. More portion for the money, yeah. Mosaic, it's always too much food. You cannot eat it all. Unless you got a real healthy appetite. Ain't no way. I might could put my mashed potatoes on here. Okay. And then I got my gravy in the cup. You gonna need this one here?
Go ahead. You can bring some more.
Okay, I'm gonna put my carrot and raisin salad in here. Yeah, this gonna fill up the whole cup. That means I gotta eat this.
I got more chicken than I got dressing. I mean turkey.
I can't eat it. Now I can't even put the top on it because it's so full. I still need another cup for my green beans. Unless I pour all this liquid out. Okay. That's the way we're gonna do them.
One for that.
Like that. Okay. I have a whole dinner. A whole dinner.
Y'all can keep stepping on stuff.
Okay. She need to bring another. Oh, you got a bag? No, she needs to bring another bag. When I get snowed in, I'm gonna pull it out and warm it for some hearty food. Okay. Yeah, get all this out of my way.
You have to take, I'm gonna take one. Ooh, yeah, that's a nice.
They big, huh?
Yeah. That's some good with some jelly, with some butter on it.
They warm too. Uh-huh. Now I got my. You gonna eat yours with some jelly, like for breakfast,
With some butter
with some butter.
and my coffee.
That's a big old roll. They homemade too. Good, 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 good. Yes, indeed. Okay. And then my gravy. And my carrot and raisin salad. Man, I got enough food for 2 days. And I'm greedy and I got that much food. This right here can go. Now she just needs to bring you a paper bag.
I need a container for this and a lid for that.
Okay. All right. Let's see what y'all talking about. Y'all talking about anything? I can pick up the phone now. Okay. What's up, Aaron? Yeah, Aaron, we're gonna watch the game tonight. We're coming on tonight and watch the game. I'm gonna be watching it from my house. Chocolate called this morning, said he was gonna be working tonight, that he had to talk about the Texans. Now that ain't even his team, but he calling me to tell me about the Texans because the Cowboys is gone, so I guess he ain't have no choice but to call me to talk about the Texans. And then he slid in there with them Ravens gonna play tonight. I was like, yeah, you gonna be rooting for him? I'm gonna be at work. I was like, okay, but you can still root for him at work. So he ain't right. He is not right. There's something wrong with him. What I had to eat, you can actually see it when you catch the replay at the very beginning. But I had country chicken, fried chicken, mashed potatoes, string beans, carrot and raisin salad, and rolls, cornbread, and sweet tea. Yeah, I had to think back. But it was a lot of food. It sure was. So,
All I need is a nap.
yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go home and go to sleep myself. Because ain't nothing else to do but go to sleep. And then I'll be wide awake when my Ravens come on. So what you doing, ma'am?
Oh, I got to wrap my pipes. I got the little thing to put up. I need a container for this
For that?
and
Yes, ma'am.
a lid
Okay, got it.
and a bag.
You
And I'm good.
You need any drinks to go?
No, I had one. I'm good.
I want mine to go.
You want empty cup?
Yes.
Oh, I'm gonna wrap my pipes. And I need to go to the store. And that's about it.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna sleep.
Now, I'm thinking I'll wake up probably around maybe 5 or 6 o'clock.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
I got gas in my car. I'll get gas tomorrow.
I got 295 miles I can go on gas, so I'm good on gas. Ain't gonna be going nowhere.
And I might
If it's froze over like that.
I'm like, if I wait till tomorrow, everybody gonna be picked over everything.
You got dinner coming to you. What you gonna get, Aaron? What are you eating, sir?
Here you go, sweetie.
Thank you.
There's the lid first,
Yeah, okay.
and container.
All right, thank you. All right,
And
thank
let me
you.
know when you're ready.
We
All
are.
right.
You ready?
Uh-huh. Are we pay at the table now?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, that's so good.
So you don't come maybe for a long time.
No, I was in here the last time, but we want the fan page.
That was last year.
Probably,
It
yeah.
was
because,
last year, but it was just in November or December of last year.
When did y'all change?
Maybe, I don't know for sure, but for sure 8 or 9 months ago.
That's what I was telling. It was just we were
Yeah, 'cause
just
we
in
went on
here.
the page. Did nobody come to the page?
Nah, that's what I just said.
Well, when she said 8 or 9 months ago.
You want to pay like half and half or
I'm paying. How much is the total?
uh $36.97?
I'm
splitting
paying
if
for
you want.
mine,
Yeah, she paying for hers and I'm paying
and she
for
paying
mine.
for hers.
Okay.
Yeah, you didn't separate them?
No, but it's the same. I mean, it's you got the same drink and it's a lunch menu.
So
let
it's
me-
the same thing.
Yeah, let me split on both.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. I need to do that over there. Give me 1 minute, okay?
Okay.
Okay. All right. Because it was like $13, but you know, for $1 less, we can get a senior special, and it'll be less food.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Who is this?
That's her.
Okay.
I'm Beata.
1848, okay?
Okay.
There
Thank
go.
you.
And there you go. And the next question is if you want add a tip or no.
Where is it?
Yes, no tip or if you want add.
I just give it to you.
Okay, so no tip, right?
Uh-huh.
And continue. The next question is if you want a receipt. No.
As long as you don't stop me leaving out this door.
No.
Stop me leaving out the door, I need one. Oh, shit.
And there you go, sweetie. A signature.
The Lord was cooking when he made you, ma'am. What you say, Eggy?
And thank you, sweetie.
Uh-huh, you're welcome. I have a, okay. Well, wow, I'm glad he was cooking. I'm glad you feel that way. Okay.
Let me go get it for you, sweetie.
Okay.
Put this top on here. Put this coat on here. Oh, your dinner's here? Okay, well, have a good dinner. We're going to get ready to get up out of here in a few minutes. We just came out here to chit-chat with y'all today. And y'all really wasn't chitting or chatting. Y'all making a comment every now and then.
Thank you so much, ladies. Have a great day, and
Okay.
I'll see you next time.
All right, you too.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Take care.
You're welcome. Hey, Miss Alabama. Good afternoon. How you doing, Miss Alabama? How's the weather in Alabama? Probably cold. When it's cold across, it's cold. Yeah.
You got everything?
Yeah, we ready to slide. But we came to a local, I don't think they were anywhere but in Texas. Kelly's, established in 1984. But they have pretty good dinner and lunches. And they're reasonable. And as you can see, you got a whole another dinner to take home with you.
My sister and my brother love coming here.
They do. They won a lot of awards too. Oh, this is awful to be looking up in here. This ain't cute here. Y'all look at here. I don't need to be over here. Everything is homemade, y'all. I need to be up in here. Okay. You need to do it. And then they have made some awards.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense why you need the brown gravy.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So if you ever come to this area on your way to Galveston, this would be a great place to stop and eat.
You're making the biscuits.
Chicken fried is a way of life. Yeah. I ain't even never noticed that up there.
How y'all doing?
We good, how are you? All right. Yes,
I
sir.
got you.
Thank you.
Oh, don't tell nobody.
I'm telling nobody. Okay, I won't tell nobody.
My reputation.
All right.
Yeah, I'm jacked up.
What's your name?
Viagas, you know him?
Yeah,
You know-
your face looks familiar, that's all.
You know Annabelle?
Annabelle who?
Viagas.
Viagas. That name sounds
That's my mama. She passed a couple years ago.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah, because I ain't never heard of him before. How y'all doing? See if they gonna speak. Well, Margaret, I thank you. Having lunch with me. But it's time for me to go home.
It's time for us to move on.
Take off the clothes. And
Let everything out.
not air out. I was just gonna say take it to bed and go to sleep. You don't want to go to sleep?
I'm gonna sleep. You know I sleep on the couch.
Oh, I gotta go get in my bed. Because that bed, that sofa, you know I slept on that sofa for a whole year.
That was good.
And baby, I was starting to get back aches and
I told you.
leg aches and all kind of aches. Because yours is a fabric sofa. Mine is leather. That leather don't give. That wind is, baby, it's doing it. Love you much. Talk to you later, sugar. All right, sugar. Get in. What's up, young? Church was awesome, yo. Go over there on Facebook at Greater Barbers Chapel, Barbours, and watch the replay. You might shout. Miss Margaret tried to get a little happy this morning and took it out on the keyboard. Yes, she did. Uh-huh. Oh. And then, of course, you know who be starving, greedy over here. Be starving and going on when she come from church. Oh, I ain't gonna be able to drive in this big old coat. We're supposed to have snow Tuesday. We are too, Miss Alabama. Church was good, Aaron. Y'all go catch it over there. Hold on, I gotta get out this big old coat, baby. But it feel good outside. Yes, it does. Uh-huh. I get out the coat. Got the opportunity to bring out the fur, baby. You don't get the opportunity much, so you got to bring it out whenever you can. It's just an expense living down here, trying to keep it in cold storage till winter come, and you better wear it whatever few days you got, because if you don't wear it, you don't need it. Now, I wore it when I was up in Baltimore, out in Denver, even in St. Louis. But here, this stuff here, this might be our cold spell. And after this, I might be in shorts. That might be the way it go down. Okay. Oh, Lord, let's see. Yes, ma'am, I will. I already followed them. Oh, okay, you already saw it. What's up, Aqua Blue? It's snowing a little bit, baby flakes coming down. Yeah, it got pretty cold in St. Louis. I was in St. Louis for a whole winter when I was with the airlines. And it got pretty cold there. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yo, I can't remember the name of the church we used to attend, but it was right off the main drag there. I can't remember the freeway either, but I remember the pastor's name was Pastor Craig. And they were in an old church, and they were getting ready to build a new church when we were there. And 2 flight attendants got baptized one Sunday when we went there because they had never been baptized before. And I stood up with them because I was the oldest one. And of course, I'm always the oldest one at everything I do. So I stood in. They were in their 20s. I was in my 50s. So I stood in for them as family. And I got that over there on Facebook, archived. I got so much of my life, I just need to take the time, stop, and go over there so you can see a lot of things that I'm telling you about. You can see it. You had a good time at church too, Aaron? It's awesome. I think I'm going to go Highway 3 because even though it's a pretty day out here, this freeway is messed up, y'all. It has taken a lot of lives under construction. And I don't want the life to be mine. Hey, Ms.V. That's Miss Vivian watching you from South Carolina and looking for bad weather. Yeah, you in the Carolinas. And all the way up to St. Louis. I guess Miss Alabama is in Alabama. So that's all the way across the South. It's cold in the US of A. When it's cold in the South. And I'm as far south as you can go without going out there into the Gulf of Mexico. And when it's cold here, it's cold. I'm going this way. I ain't fooling with this freeway. Not today. Hold on, hold your little horses. Okay. There we go. Now I can go back the back roads home. Our pastor came out of Mark 11, 20, 26. My mind ain't good enough to even remember. I just remember he did a part 2. I think he came out of Corinthians today. A part 2 when when God opens a door for you. That's what he talked about today. He did part 1 last Sunday. He did part 2 this Sunday. And he said when God opened the door, can't nobody close it. But he also said when you walk through that door, it may be a lot of adversary, a lot of opposition on the other side. Because when you walking and you trusted in the Lord to carry you through, the devil is going to get busy. And I needed to hear that because I've been on a straight and narrow path trying to do everything, dot every I, cross every T, not bother nobody, not really in nobody's business or in nobody's life. I've been kind of to myself lately, just working, coming out here, doing my little YouTube channel, taking care of me and my business. And it looked like I have been attacked every which way but loose. And every time I get attacked, I just get stronger and stronger. It was a lady came in and made a comment on the live that I did last night saying something about, I have been watching you for a long time and you've changed. You probably have too, but nobody bothered to tell you. You change every day. You're not the same from one day to another. Nobody goes through life being the same person. So I really couldn't even understand that comment. So all I could tell her was, come back, explain, what do I need to change, or why do you think I need to change? It's just the judgment of people these days. Even they're so judgmental. Why would you say that? Okay, you don't know what I'm going through. Like, I don't know what you're going through. I don't even know you to know if you changed or not. So I'm not the same person I was last year. I'm not the same person I was yesterday. Mood swings change. Personalities change. It depends on what the circumstances are. I'm in a very humble mode right now. I just came from church. So you see me this evening, I won't be like I am now. I'm going to be into my football, having fun. What about that don't you understand? Yes, it's cold here. Oh my God. I'm not going back outside till Tuesday. Well, if you don't have to, it says it's 46 degrees here. But it's only 1:41 Central Standard Time also. So, yep, it's going to be a mess. Y'all know I always talk about Paseo Lobo, the Street of Dreams. I'm on it. This is the house Ms.V built. 32 years old. Coming up on it. I'm going to turn around in the driveway. I did it from the ground up. You're looking at it. They painted it black. I had it a gold trim. That's it. 5,000 square feet. 9702 Paseo Lobo. And if we look close, you'll probably see my little 4-year-olds. Oh, the concrete done got so old you can't see it now. But I can't even see it. It's probably up in there where that crack was. But I had her fingerprints at the end of the driveway there. That's it. I sit down one night at work, and I've actually penciled that house in and took it to the architect. Okay. When I was out here, none of these houses were out here. I'm not going all the way down to the end of the street. Oh, she don't want you to turn around. She got a brick on her driveway. It was only 3 homes out here. I was the third person who had built a home out here. And you had to buy 2 acres. You had to be 500 feet off the road. You had to have a garage that, at that time, I see they have garages that are not detached, but at the time I bought mine, I had to detach my garage. And you see it's fenced in. The house is sitting on an acre, then you got an acre behind you. Yep. I tell you, I'm very creative. That was my second home, because my first home is over on the other side of the city. And I told you it was right by the mall. That building right up there is where the mall used to be before Ike came in. Now what you see down there that used to be Dillard's is a church, First Baptist Church. And none of this was out here. We were out here by ourselves. I built that home in 1986. I started on it in 85 and I moved in 86. It took me almost a year to build it. Yep. But anyway, that was a part of my life then. Okay. So we headed home. We let this window up. Baba's in the building. I see her name. What's up, Bama? Bama? You been on today, Bama? I'm just riding home from church. Just went out and ate with Miss Margaret. Ms.V, you keep being the beautiful person you are, honey. I appreciate your wisdom and knowledge. I appreciate that. When I get one person on every live to tell me something that motivates me, because I could go into a state of depression at 70 years old if I just sit out here and I just listen to these people out here that don't know me, don't know SHIT about me, but they want people to paint a picture of me of who they have in their mind. It could be devastating, but I'm too strong for that. And the best way, the preacher said it today, he said, the best way not to get upset or get deterred in your life is to not look at it and not listen to it. Even at church, there that we put a $30,000 fence around the church, which also serves as a barrier or fence for the backyard of the people who live right behind the church. It's a wrought iron fence with gates on it. And the city has sent him a notice that he has to tear it down. Now, my pastor is one of them East Texas boys. And he's a very humble man. But you ain't gonna just send him no letter and tell him that you gonna need to tear a fence down and he's not gonna put up an opposition. That's $30,000 of people's money that went around that church. So what are we supposed to do with it? Just let it, throw it away, sell it for scrap iron? I don't even know why the mayor would even do something like that. And guess what color he is? He's black. Why would you even come messing with it? It ain't bothering nobody. We have an ATM on the parking lot. It's not stopping nobody from coming into the ATM. The bank ain't concerned about it. They still getting their share of what goes into the ATM. I think it's $4 even use that ATM to come to the church, to go to the bank. That was a smart move by the last pastor. A lot of churches have cafeterias in them now, or little snack bars. They may even have Starbucks in them. Things have changed. People are not on the church yard cooking and selling dinners no more. You have to get innovative. You have to get creative to walk through this life now. It's too much time consuming. The dinners would probably be great, but who want to stand up in the kitchen like them old people used to do? They ain't have nothing else to do. And they enjoyed doing that. And just, it gave them somewhere to go. They made some money for the church. And all was well. But you have to get in the right times. Hey, Tater Bug, how you doing, sugar? Scott Knight says, hey, Auntie, keep me and my church family in your prayers. We lost our pastor last night. Oh, Lord. Ooh, I've been through that before, too. I've been through a lot of pastors coming and going in my lifetime in Louisiana and here in Texas. Some had to resign. Some just left to get a bigger or better church. Some passed away. But it always causes some tension and confusion from what I've seen. It's like people kind of fall apart when you don't have a leader of the flock. So hopefully y'all will find a pastor that everybody will be happy with, and soon. We have been without a pastor for as long as a year, and the deacons kept the church running, and they called in, visiting pastors and stuff like that, so we would have somebody. But I thank God for Pastor Cotton, because he just came up in there like he had been there all the time. He didn't try to take over. He's kind of laid back for a whole year and looked at everything about the church and learned who the people were in the church. And he's just now beginning to bring himself into what his pastorship, what he wants, or what he's looking for, what his vision is. And he pretty much gets the cooperation of the entire church. Okay. Hi, Godspeed. I guess that's your name. I'm driving, baby. Ha, Jackie. Hey, how you doing? Welcome to Chatting with Ms.V. We're just driving home, chit-chatting along the way. That's it. Ooh, this heat is hot. No wonder it's on 90 degrees, sugar. That's you talking about where the house is? That's in West Texas City. AJ, just across from the Mall of the Mainland. And that neighborhood came up in 1985. Mm-hmm. So as you can see, I've been busy taking care of me and doing things out of the norm. I told y'all when I came out here, I'm not your normal average person. Not too many people would have went and did something like that at 32 years old. We talk about in the 80s, we had gas crunches going on. I don't know if I'm gonna have a job. They laying people off. I ain't care. I've always been one to step out the box and do things that others wouldn't do or couldn't do. That's who I am. You don't know too many 70-year-olds out here on YouTube with a channel either. I'm the only one in this sector. And they give me hell, or they think they do. Bothers me none. I'm gonna come out here and do what I want to do. And ain't nobody gonna control me, tell me what to do, bully me, none of that. No, sir. You should have done that in my early years, because I'm not about that life now. I'm gonna do me. What's up, Nawatha? Okay. The food, I had country fried chicken, steak, mashed potatoes, green beans, carrot and raisin salad, rolls, and cornbread. That's what I had, Pierre. Good evening, Zer. How are you? Welcome to Chatting with Ms.V. What we doing this evening? Normally I come out with content, but this evening I'm just chatting with y'all on my way home. That's it and that's all. Oh, wow. Our pastor passed away. He was a great man of God. And that's what you want to be under. You want to be under somebody's presence where you can see the God flowing through them. A lot of this stuff up here is like entertainment. I'm not into that. No, if I want entertainment, I need to go to a civic center or a concert or an event. No. We need to put away all that. Try to go get the word for real. Because you can tell people who don't have God in them, they're going to constantly just be a nuisance. Just like a gnat, a bad habit. They can't mind their business. They're always in your business. When you got God in you, you ain't got time for all that. You busy dealing with your life. So I can look back now and see where I've been. With good times. Good memories. I ain't got a thing in the world to worry about but me. And I'm content and I'm happy. I just wish everybody else was where I am. I'm at peace with me and everybody around me. Delighted to make you acquainted. Same thing here. Hit the like button. Subscribe. It's free. Come in and we'll chat from time to time. This morning I came out and I brought a topic before I went to church this morning. We talked about peace this morning that surpasses all understanding. And just find out who you are. What do you want to do with your life besides worry about somebody else's life? Where you going in life? What accomplishments will you have to show if you live to be my age? You don't have nothing to say but, oh, well, I don't even remember my 30s. I don't even remember my 40s. I was out there on, you can't even remember. And it's usually the people who haven't done much with their life worry about other people's lives. People who have accomplished things and gotten out and built a life for themselves, they ain't have time to worry about you. You know, I could have been in the clubs at 32. My first home at 25. I don't know what they doing up here. But I chose to be doing other things. I was always a business-minded person. Yeah, I went out. I had fun. You know, mainly house parties. I wasn't never too much into the club scene. Married at 25. Had my first child at 27. So I was able to enjoy those years. So by the time I got ready to start living my life, you know, I had been working since I was 20. No, actually my first job was 18, but my real job I was 22. So I was able to save up a little money. It's just me. And then when I got married, me and my husband, and I didn't marry no man that didn't work and didn't bring home no money. I never wanted a man like that. I didn't give a damn what it looked like. But no, you can't come up in here and you're not making no money, because I had dreams. I thought of great things. And I always saw stuff in my life. I just saw it from a little girl. And I went after it. Yeah, I worked hard in my life. And that's why I say if I want to quit tomorrow, I quit. I don't have to. If I want to sit down tomorrow and go in, I mean, I do what I want to do, basically. And I thank God for that too. It'd be different if I just started working in my 50s or in my 60s. No, I quit then. I sat down 10 years after I retired. I didn't do nothing, and probably never would have gone back to work again had my husband lived, but he didn't. So it's just me now. You get bored, you're sitting at home. When I get tired on the job, it's a good thing, because I ain't got to stay there. Stay there if I want to stay there. And everybody can't say that. So instead of worrying about me, go make sure if you live long as me, you can do like I do. Because I don't need you worrying about me. I really don't. You ain't doing nothing to help me. I sure don't need you worrying about it or talking about it, making up lies about it. Mind your business. Stay to yourself and mind your business. That's all I can say. That's it. That's all, sugar. It's 20 to 50. Here it's 20 to 50. Dog, that's a big difference in temperature. We're home, y'all, finally. Yeah. Y'all have ridden from Texas City all the way to home. Sweet home. Yeah, we here. And I'm going to pull over because I'm going to hit the live button off because it's already starting to go out. You from Morocco, love you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Come back in anytime. I'll be back on tonight when the Ravens game come on. We're going to have some fun. All right, let's see. Hey, Chillaxin, I think I see you in here. Hey, girlfriend, how you doing? World Saga, big fan. Thank you, thank you. And excuse me if I didn't speak to everybody, but I was trying to drive also. Oh, the gate didn't open for me, y'all. Hold on. Let me get through the gate. Okay. It's set up on my telephone, within so many feet to open up, okay? But anyway, I'm not going to the back to the garage because if I go back there, it is going to definitely cut off. It's already acting up. So I'll see y'all tonight when my Ravens come on, and they either gonna go a step further or they gonna go home. We'll see. Talk to y'all later. Thank y'all for hitting that like button. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for all of you who have donated and sharing my work. I appreciate you much. Y'all have a great day. Love you much. And I'll see y'all later. Bye.